Hey everybody, Z Garcia here, coming at you from Origins 2018. I'm doing a little something different this year. I wanted to interview some folks who attend the convention, but not designers, not publishers, just the common attendees who buy a ticket, who come to the convention, who have to get a hotel room, and just ask them a couple of questions about themselves, about what they enjoy about the con, what they would maybe change about the con, those sorts of things. I'm calling it interviews with the real heroes, because it's all about these people, you know. If they were not attending this sort of place, I wouldn't be here. Big shot designers wouldn't be here, and so I thought I'd talk to them, you know, ask them some things, and highlight those folks who really do make all the difference. So I hope you enjoy this little video. Unfortunately, during my very first interview of these, I did not have this little mic here yet, so the audio on that, it might be a little bit sketchy. I apologize for that, but stick around, check all these out, and I hope you have fun. I'll see you soon. So we're going to start with a very simple one. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Karen, and I'm from the northern suburbs of Detroit in Michigan.
Jamie, and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
My name is Lacey, and I am from Piqua, Ohio.
My name's Eric Losevich, and I'm from the northern suburbs of Detroit, Michigan.
I've heard that recently. Somebody else from there.
Yep.
It was just here, I think.
I am Jose Rodriguez.
I like how you said that in the proper accent, too.
Exactly. Living in Ottawa, Canada.
Okay. And where are you from originally?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Monterrey, Mexico.
Monterrey, Mexico.
My name's Brad Skaggs, and I'm from Indianapolis.
All right, very nice. How many times have you been to Origins before?
This is my second Origins.
This is my second time.
This is our second year coming.
Yeah, this is my third time in attendance.
Okay. Yeah, this is my second time.
Second time. So you liked it enough to come back, obviously.
Oh yeah. It was great. It's been good.
It's a fun show. Have you been able to play anything new to you here?
Yes, I play Carthago, Luxor. I played also Pioneers. I think those are the three main games.
Pioneer Days?
Pioneers, the one from Queen.
Oh, the Queen one, yeah.
Queen
Okay, now I haven't played that one. And which one of those do you think you like the most?
Carthago, for sure. I'm more on the Euro side of things, so yeah. Carthago was really, really nice.
Yeah, I got to look at it over here when they came by and showed it to us, and it looked good. Yeah. I mean, and it doesn't even seem like my kind of game normally, but I was like, this is intriguing.
I think you will like it because it's like a card game in itself. It's a little bit more of Euro flavor, but it's a card game. I'm thinking you will like it.
Yeah, I think so too.
We played Bees with 5 E's.
Yeah.
You know, looked like a little kids game. We saw the Dice Tower review. We were like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the Eraser Bees don't hurt. Those are really cool components. But we started playing it, man. We played it twice in a row in the Starbucks the other day, and we're like, man, we'll probably play this again. Oh, really fantastic little game.
Nice. I haven't actually played that one, but I did see it. I saw the little bee eraser things. Those are cute. But I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Little speed game. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I got to play several games. Today we did, wow.
Something just fell right over there.
That guy broke it.
We're going to keep going. That dude looks very guilty.
Yeah, today I got to play Rising Sun. That was new to me.
Wow.
Yeah, Navigator. Sorry, Endeavor, not Navigator. I wanted to play Navigator.
Endeavor, the reprint of that, which I'm guessing is not how you played a prototype.
Yeah, they took. Well, I didn't get the nice new fancy board, but they took the old game and they kind of mashed it up with some of the new components that they've added to it. Rising 5, actually, I wanted to try that because of your recommendation.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I really enjoyed it, and I was really curious too because my wife's favorite type of game is a co-op, and so that's obviously one that's kind of neat. It's worker placement and co-op, and it's intriguing, and it's got some good work mechanisms to it and stuff. So yeah, it's really good.
We played Thanos Rising, which we were excited about. We love the Avengers series, so we liked that one. Dream Home was another one that we played that we liked a lot. So a couple things.
I've played Holding On from Hub Games, I believe. It's a story about a patient that had a heart attack, and you're basically keeping him alive and trying to get story so you can get in contact with his family and basically get an idea who he is. And it's a really interesting game done by the guy that did the Rory Story Cubes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other one I played was Wreath, and it's a lot of fun. I like it.
Yeah. Is the Holding On game a prototype, or is it here?
It's not out yet. I think they're aiming for Essen.
Okay.
We demoed a lot of different games. A lot of the ones that I demoed today were games that we could take home and play. We have a 7-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. So I came looking for things that I could take home that we could play as a family.
Okay. Did you find anyone specifically that jumped out at you that you can think of?
We actually played and bought the Not So Fast. That was a fun one. We thought we enjoyed it, and I think that they would be able to do it with us.
Yeah, it's fast. It's a speed-based game, and it's a good production too. It looks nice. Okay, don't cheat. By the way, I see you looking. Just trying to cheat, looking at the questions ahead of time. Not okay. If you could change, are you? If you could change one thing about this convention, Origins, what would it be? Again, queen for a day, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, goodness. If I could change anything and I was queen, then I would want to just be able to take home whatever I would like. Have my own little hall pass.
It feels like a cheating question, too. I mean, like a cheating answer, rather. But I'll let you get away with that if you want.
I really enjoyed it. I can't think of anything that I would change. We're just here for the day and trying to experience everything that we can. I think personally for us, we would like to try and come and stay more than one day, but with babysitting, one day is just an option for us. But we were able to do a lot of different things today, and maybe if I would change something, it would be by the time you get here on Saturday, most of the promos are all gone. So that would be something that would be nice, that, not being able to come on Thursday or Friday. A lot of those things were gone already.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I know some companies for their, for whatever's their hot new release, will divvy out a few each day. So maybe doing something like that for promos as well would be nice to someone who can only come one day.
Yep.
I think just more demo space for new games. It seems like you have to lurk around demo tables for a long period of time to be able to get a demo of something that you really want. So just more space.
I would change that Cab's Library opened earlier. Opens at like 9 o'clock. You can get in the doors at 8, and you kind of sitting there going, there aren't a ton of events started. Exhibit hall's not open. I'd have Cabs open early.
Yeah. I've got a list.
I will say the board game area, the free board game area, make it a little bit bigger. I think last year I heard that it was not that good, so everyone bought the board game passes to come. Now that area is too big and the other is smaller. But I think that's a minor thing to change, but I think it's just a matter of balance.
Let's see. I noticed there was a Chick-fil-A back there. If that was open, that'd be nice. I don't know why there is, but honestly, the food's great, so I wouldn't really change the food. The vendor hall is great. It's comfortable, nice, and easy, so you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. It's really hard to come up with something that I would change.
I think primarily the way that they do the event structure and the way you register for it and the spreadsheet, all that could be done a whole lot better. It's not very good the way it is right now, so they can improve upon that a lot, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to do a few questions here that are just quick fire stuff, like A or B. You tell me which one's more important to you, which one you like better.
Sure.
All right, so we're going to go with original mechanisms or an original theme.
Mechanisms.
You like that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Original theme.
Okay.
I'm going to go opposite of my wife here. I'm going to go mechanisms. I'm a mechanical engineer, so I'm more about the mechanisms and the strategic and tactical decisions and seeing different ways games can do new things, or even old things in a new way. So,
mechanisms for me.
You're a Euro gamer. You just said. So. I could have guessed on that one.
Original theme.
Okay, you like that better?
I'd say the most original that we have just recently come across was photosynthesis. My husband came across it, brought it home, and we've really enjoyed playing that one.
Yeah.
And that was one that when I first saw it, I thought, go, but once we got into it, it was a really great concept.
Yeah.
I like theme more. I like to feel like I'm involved in something when I'm playing.
So an original theme,
Yeah.
you'd prefer that to one with original mechanisms.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that game, Holding On, definitely sounds like a very original theme.
Yeah, I mean, the mechanisms seem really original as well.
Yeah.
The way it works is something that I haven't really played before, and I've never played a game where I'm trying to deal with a patient and also get information from them. So the theme is definitely new.
Yeah, cool. Getting a game early or getting a game cheaply?
I'm called to the new, so I have to go with getting a game early, and oftentimes the earlier the better. It's not like I get it and I hold it over people like, hey, I've got this game that you don't have yet, but it's just being a part of that rush of like, here's the game I got. What game did you get? Oh, I have that one too. That's cool, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there is also that rush of getting a game really on the cheap, right?
You know, when you can find a game super cheap, that's always great.
That also feels good to be able to just, find something somewhere and you're like, oh my goodness, this is,
Why are you selling this for
60%
that
off
much?
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cheaply. That's a tough one though.
Cheaply.
I'm gonna go with early because I like having the new hotness. So, big Dice Tower watchers. So we're cult to the new, even though, we like our oldies too. So.
yeah, we contribute to that. We're sorry. We know.
Oh, that's a tough one. Depending on the game, right? If it's a game that I really like, I will pay money. But if I can say I can wait, so that I will not be able to tell you.
Yeah.
I will be more on the. If it's a good euro, it's gonna be A. If it's other thing, it's gonna be a B. But at this point.
Oh, that makes sense. And you're the only person who hasn't picked.
Okay.
But what you're saying makes absolute sense.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on the game, and if you're excited about it, you'll pay for it to get it early.
And the line there to run for it, right? But if not, then I can wait.
As a mother and the person who pinches the pennies, I would say cheaply, but my husband would say early.
Okay. All right. You gotta work it out. You gotta find a happy medium. Okay, playing one game 10 times or playing 10 games one time each.
One game 10 times. I like a game that I can play over and over and over again and still get a new experience every time.
10 games, one time each. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah?
I'm really guilty of that.
I actually expected you to say the other thing.
No.
That one's a little harder for me because I appreciate learning and digging into a game and getting to really know it, but I also like the novel and the newness.
That's why it's a tough question.
Yeah, it is. You did a good job. I'm going to say one game 10 times.
Okay. You want to dig in there. All right.
Yeah.
I'd say one game 10 times. I do not like learning new rules for games.
One game 10 times. I like delving into the strategy, a little more heavier strategic games. And I got a 5-year-old at home, so if I don't play a game 10 times, he loves playing the same game over and over and over again. If you don't like that, you're in trouble. So
I'm going to have to go with 10 games once. I think it's just because I love variety. Now, I like legacy games because when you play them, you're discovering new things, you're opening new things,
Right.
experiencing newness. So that's why I like that, because you can play it 12 times while experiencing new things.
Yeah, it's kind of like combining these two things when you play a legacy game, right? It's like it's one game, 10, 12, however many times, but you're also playing slightly different games one time each. So
Right.
I haven't heard
cheating,
that before.
isn't it?
That's kind of cheating. I love it. I love it. And then just one more. The game or the players?
The players. The whole aspect of this is you are hanging out with people.
Yeah.
And if you're hanging out with people you don't enjoy being around, it doesn't matter how great the game is, you're not going to have a good experience. So I'd rather play a bad game with good people than a good game with bad people.
The players.
Will you play a bad game with fun players?
Yes, unless it's Telestrations. I hate that game enough that I wouldn't play it with anybody.
Okay.
Oh, definitely the players. I mean, the game is there, but without good players, we'll go watch TV. We'll do something else, right? So, definitely the players.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I assume most people are going to say the players.
I'm waiting for you to find someone who will say the game. Maybe Mike DeLisio with the solo mode. But
I make sure I always ask that one last, because when they say the game, I'm like, okay, we're done.
That's another good one. The players. Because players can make a bad game good.
That's a hard one. I think even a game that's not that strong can be made a lot of fun depending on the players.
Yeah.
So I would have to say players.
Players. The players. I'd rather have a crappy game with good players having fun than an awesome game with people that wants to kill me because they want to win. Right?
Yeah, okay.
So even if it's a good game, I would see that it's a good game and I would say, you know what, I'm going to play now, but I'm going to play again with people that I like, with my game group or something, right? Like Mandy.
Yeah. No, that's good. Those are great answers, man. I'm glad you came on and did this with me.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. That's all I got for you.
Thank you, sir.
And that's all we're doing, folks. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.